How are we doing today?
Well, Haseo, now that you finished yelling at me because I was having issues, because this god was being a bitch again. Also, Scotty, hi, how much have we ruined you?
Not much.
Oh, good, I thought I would have to pay for therapy. That's one less bill to worry about.
I mean, if you could, it'd be appreciated, but it wouldn't be your
fuck
fault.
off, no. Well, all I can say is the Sebring was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I did an hour race on Sunday with Delta for the Retro GT Cup.
Oof.
Oh yeah, so, how's all our sanity after that?
Not too bad. I think I slept for like 12 hours.
You weak sauce, Haseo.
What do you mean weak sauce?
Oh, only sleeping for 12 hours? Bitch, I was asleep for 15. I wish I was joking. I literally passed out.
Everyone could have done the
Sunday-
same if I really wanted to.
I passed out Sunday morning, woke up, it was Monday, and I was like, I can spy on our little waffle. I'm spying on our little waffle. Oh, our little waffle is currently on Horizon 2. The traitor.
Hey, Sainty. Full of slip, it's 3 cents in, I'm fucking the next day.
Sainty, I'm not far behind you, my friend. Randy Sainty, how are you? You doing good? You doing well? Also, do you have a voice like a baby, Haseo? I've never noticed.
What?
Well, Sainty said, must be Haseo, voice like a
I
baby.
think I just noticed something. Look
Have
at
you got a
Root-
voice mod on?
No. Look at Root Turtle's livery.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. That's a good touch.
Where is Rude Turtle?
Somewhere out on track with you. You might struggle to see it if the car's ghosted.
Oh, he meant maybe sleep like a baby. Yes, we are, Sandy, but Metal, are you ready?
I'll be as ready as I'll ever be.
That you don't sound like it.
Shush, Scotty.
Then
I'm a
get
true
on with it.
amateur professional. Oh yes, hello, welcome back to FTC TV. We're on race 4 of the 03 GT Speed World Series, joined by my wonderful co-host, Mr. Haseo Storm, and that Scotty guy for this series. He's quite new here, but he's made this wonderful intro that we're about to guide you through. The series format is as follows. We've got 6 rounds, 3 lap qualifying, so 1 out lap and 2 hot laps, 2 35-minute races, and a mandatory pit stop. First car up is the 2003 Audi RS6, driven by Phoenix, Apollo, Galaxy, Please Don't Eat Me, and the Human Space Shuttle. That is Robin V275.
Coming up next, we got the 2005 BMW, which is the driver of Schubert, FTC Ren, FTC Typhoon, FTC Sergio, GTA Giraffe, GTA Junix, and Benji GB 2844.
Oh my god, we've got a Benji and we've got a Genji. Kill me. Next up, we've got the 2002 Chevrolet Corvette Z06, driven by FTC Banana Butt, King TRR SKX, FTC Infernus, aka Dave, and GTBR 247550. What a nightmare!
And then coming up next, we got a 2000 Ford SVT Cobra R, which got 2 drivers, Tigger Ascendant and Root Turtle. It's a good car, and it might be a little surprise today on the Root Turtle's delivery. We will see
You always get the nice game attacks. I get the ones that try to burn me. And last but certainly not least is the 2004 Porsche 911 GT3, driven by our very own pigeon, Mr. FTC Chrome, Aaron McGrath, FTC Ghostsmith, the artist previously known as Google Smith, and God Hydra. It's gonna be a good day. Again, we are at Sonoma. This is race 4 of this championship. If you missed any, go on our VODs. The previous rounds will be there. But today is all about this racetrack. It is tight. It is utterly a pain in the arse. We have got 12 tight corners, 2.5 miles of track to race through today. And I think it's without a shadow of a doubt, there's barely any straights on this track. So for this, we've got 21 laps. The pit window opens at lap 3, closes at lap 18. There is no virtual safety car from lap 19.
No, sometimes you're not worth replying to.
Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm being owned by a leprechaun. It's like watching an ant on stilts punch a lion in the face. okay. Well, Jubert, we certainly appreciate the extra support. Well, since Ghostmurph is not here today, Sendit has returned, and is Banana present? Yes, Banana Man is present. So, things are going to be really shaken up here today. But the question is, what cars are we going to be looking out for today?
Well, one of the cars we have to take note of is the Audi. It's had a little bit of an upgrade for the second half of the season, giving it an extra 2 PI from the form of 5 horsepower, and it's lost 5 pounds, so about 2.5 kilos roughly. That should just make it a little bit better, maybe about a tenth over a lap, but over the course of the race, that could become 2-3 seconds, so hoping to see the Audis be a little bit more competitive.
That is a very good prediction. What about you, Haseo?
I don't know yet. It'll be an interesting track, so we all have to see after we see the practice lap.
I'm keeping an eye on the BMWs today because they could possibly pull out something which we might not expect.
Ooh, and I just hear an Hurricane in chat says he heard that Crow's running a little tune from and apparently he is.
Ooh, who's Crow using a tune by? Ooh, by Hurricane. Ooh.
Hurricane apparently had some time to kill, but not enough to race somehow. So they made
Crow,
some
you won a
tunes.
round. You can't say you're slow AF. But not hopefully, boys and girls of many ages, because, well, FTC smatters across the age board like a shotgun smatters across a blank piece of dry board. It's going to be a good day today.
Yeah, it should be. Sonoma, very interesting and challenging track. It's got a few off-cambered corners, especially in the first sector. You've got the high-speed S's towards the end of the lap. You've got the slow-speed hairpin at turn 7 and 11 too. So a real mix of corners, but no real straight to get some easy passes done on. So will be difficult for the drivers, but we'll see some skill come out from them today, hopefully.
Oh, hang on a minute. What is Hooper driving if he's joined?
Hooper
Hooper's
signed
in
up.
the BMW.
Yes,
Ooh.
he signed up 6 minutes past the hour. So he only has himself for not featuring in the intro video to blame, which is real shame for him.
Is it
but
though?
it is.
Trying to be impartial as ever, Scotty.
I mean, who is that Hooper person? No idea. I haven't seen him before. But not having the previous rounds to sort of practice, it'll be interesting to see where they slot into the field.
Oh, Scotty, you're an evil genius, and I love it.
And Schubert, what did he just do?
Hubert decided that we hadn't lost enough sanity from the 13 hours of Sebring, and he's giving us another challenge for today, which, if things continue the way they're going, won't actually have an effect.
Hooper says, I blame Crow, I'm in the Audi. Well, no, Hooper, you have yourself to blame. There's also the Cobra you could have taken. Galaxy, she says, we have a lot more Audis in this race. Oh, really? We have Galaxy.
You
Robbie's
see
not
what I
here.
mean when you look at Hubert's message.
Yeah, second message, Metal.
I don't think I've seen it.
He got it the first time round with Hooper's message and then promptly forgot for the next message.
I'm absolutely knackered, okay? Shush!
Oh, did you wake up at like 8 o'clock when you joined the VC?
No, Scotty, I'm still half asleep now. It's called getting older. It's something you will promptly find out in the future.
Hazio, is Metal that old?
I'm older, so.
Don't reply, Haseo! Don't reply!
Hey, I replied by saying I'm older. That's all I did.
Man, Haseo, for the last hour of Torah, you just had your friend try to steal you away for drunk phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia or phasmophobia, however you...
Phasmophobia.
Whatever. This is why there should only be 2 hosts. This is why. 3,
But
it
Hooper-
starts to get into a bit of a fight.
Yeah, I think me and Hazio could manage perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Do you want me to for bugger off now?
You're the one that suggested 2 instead of 3.
Who's the OG here, Scotty? Know your rank.
Alright, then I shall, I'll have some more free time for the rest of this week then.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh god, what is Crow doing with you? Oh god, I hate them both.
But somebody has to tell Hooper that there's already 8 BMWs and it can only be 8, since there is a limit of each car.
So Jubert's done replace Porsche with Audi. Crow's done replace Audi with Jubert. Oh god. Thank god it's going to take another 5 minutes for this qualifying to go up so that we can
Hazio,
skip over.
I would like to correct you, as if you look to Crow's message, you'll see it was edited today at 6 minutes past 8. That was promptly after
Have you
one Hooper
counted?
signed up.
But have you counted all the people using a BMW?
Okay, you may have a point, but qualifying's already started.
Inferno says, look at me, I paid for one. What?
No, I
Because the
think
Cup
Hooper
live
does
went.
fit in.
That's what we got on track.
Well, the drivers have started their outlap for qualifying. But the question is, who will actually come out on top there? Because, as stated before, Send It has returned to try and stake some more points. Google is not, and they, along with Send It, were the only 2 people who properly gave Genji a run for her money. So it's going to be close to see if Send It can actually pull something out here today.
Exactly.
Mhm.
What, ooh, and the Mustang have that straight line speed.
Well, all the drivers will be trying to... Well, some of them may be trying to position themselves to try and get some clear visibility and not have about 20 ghost cars in their face. But Send It's looking to make a charge to the front of the field to have that clean air. To the demise of Crow.
And Hooper is actually taking some aggressive lines as well, as Apollo nearly scrapes the tyre wall. Oof! But here we go, we're about to see the first flying hot lap. One of two.
Interestingly, Crew and Sendit started their laps at pretty much identical times, so it's interesting to see how their lines differ and so who's benefiting where. Crew's already fallen by a car length back as they head through turn 4 now.
Infernus is trying to stick on the rear of GGA Giraffe, and Apollo looks like they're having some major understeer issues in that Audi of theirs.
Yeah, the Audi with its all-wheel drive will certainly struggle with a bit of understeer, and it's still the heaviest. Even with that little bit of weight reduction, it's still the heaviest.
So let's see, before we see any qualifying results, which one of these 5 cars would you choose for today's race? Oh, Infernus goes wide on the grass!
Probably the Corvette. I've just seen our
Really?
furnace running wide. If they've dirtied their lap, they may be in trouble if that's part of the final sector, because of course, if it is the final sector, they'll dirty their next lap too, leaving them with no clean lap.
For me personally, I would actually choose the BMW for this track because there's no real like heavy power straights and there's...
You forget something, Metal.
Yes, I've already forgot. I've lost the will to live.
You meant M3, didn't you?
The M3. Yes, the M3. Oh my god. Infernus is promptly in the wall.
I think they've realised their qualifying's over, and they'll be back of the grid for them.
I did already say the cup line wet.
Huracan says...
Come fly me wet, what more you want?
Huracan says the GT3 is a secret weapon here. Oh, let's see. And you're ignoring it. Lol. All the time. Well,
No,
Crow, pull out...
I think you have to go back me over. I actually did specify the word that Infernus
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to do
Oh
early
yeah,
on.
Haseo did that perfectly. I'm the one who screwed up, so don't blame the Norwegian, blame the Brit. Why does our commentary booth sound like the punchline for a bad joke? Like a Norwegian, a Brit, an Englishman, and an Irishman all walk into a commentary booth. ...
Best jokes on a postcard, please.
Actually, yeah. Currently, Send It holds the fastest lap at 1:37.5. Will anyone be able to eke it out at a last minute?
Bananas just finished their lap, worse than that, slotted them. It's only P6 for Banana. With Aaron taking second place in the Porsche ahead of Crow in third currently.
Colonel Crow did a 38 that he did 30. Ooh, that's rough.
And Hooper in a surprising 7th. So we've got Send It and then the 2 Aarons. Oh, lordy.
Just waiting on GTBR to finish off their second flying lap. I don't know if they've ruined it already. But they've crossed the line now and they remain in 18th.
Oof.
Who's still left that they're running? Could it be Dave?
It can't be Dave. Oh, it is Dave.
Yeah, since he did come to proper hold after.
Galaxy's in 17th? What happened there?
Oh, because he might come and meme it next week.
Huracan, we would love you to meme it up here.
Yeah, well, it's very easy to dirty a lap at this track. There's some very difficult corners that really push you to the limit, and if you do start going wide, there's no tarmac runoff. You've maybe got a bit of a curb for most corners, but you very quickly get on the grass, and once you've got two wheels on the grass, it's very easy to then just slip out and have your lap dirtied.
Huracan says, what do people think is the worst car? Simple, the RS6.
I think that's mainly due to the four-wheel drive system and the weight that's killing it.
Genji, she says, can people not slide around in front of someone? Maybe hold off on the start? I don't know. Give yourself a bit of breathing room. It's not like you're harshly timed. Crow says,
you've got 3 laps.
RS6. Huracan, I'm gonna say this. If you come in the top 5 with that Audi, I will say on stream that you are a driving god. There.
And before you know it, Hurricane has already signed up with the Audi.
I think it did give you a challenge.
Genji, maybe 35 seconds in?
Yeah, well, as
Huracan, yes, it is a full-on challenge. I dare you to try and get 5th place or higher in that RS6.
Yeah, well, remember, Genji, you still have about nearly 20 cars in front of you.
Oh, he signed up for this Audi.
Quite a few slower.
Oh, he's out for a challenge today.
Oh, really, Huracan? Really? Come and see. See what you've got, boy. I like prodding esports drivers because the last person I prodded was Send It, and Send It found it so much fun he never left. So, you know, fingers crossed. But no, Huracan, if you can get 5th or above for this track, because the position will change on the track per week, I will declare you a driving god. Okay? Okay. I think I've already lost a bet, but let's move swiftly on. Gauzel says she has become the knight of the round circuit race. Sir? Okay. Gibbet says, well, fuck, now I'm going to be bad. Well, Huracan likes to make everyone look bad, so let's get funky with it. Galaxy says, look at her driver. Oh, Lord, those are some iron... Well, you know which part of the anatomy I'm talking about. Yeah, now do you see why I couldn't say it, so...
Yes.
That is a very seductive iron chest
Galaxy.
plate. Oh god, what has Hubert changed his... Oh god. Hubert, can you not be original?
And promptly, Hubert leaves.
Inverter says, I want food. Well, go get food then. Sabine says, moist maker. Who are you, Ross? If you don't get that reference, that is a Friends reference, and if you haven't seen Friends, A, you're still a child, and B, what are you doing? Go and watch it.
No.
Huracan says they're the iron milk machines. Of course, like, milk? I like milk. Milk! And Gibbet didn't leave because I challenged him. He left because his internet is weaker than a pensioner's erection. So, we have got a lovely, delicious full lobby. And, well, we're no later than Tora, so let's get funky.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, God. God, Galaxy, she said you can have my milk. Well, it depends. Will it curdle in my tea? Reach out with you, but... Who's sending me messages? Who's sending me messages? If it's the person I think it is, they can go away. Oh no, it's someone else! No. No. Go away. No. No. Not interested. No. And that is spam. Let's continue. Juba, I will take them. I will take those cuddles. Huracan says, alright, I'm tuning up the Audi. 30 minutes to make it a monster. Huracan, round this circuit, with that car, with how it's been performing, again, 5th or higher, driving God. Okay? Okay. Galaxy, you would hope so, yes, but unfortunately, no. Also, I say I'll get ready with the multimedia. During our stream of Tora, one, well, group, should I say, that was very supportive and spat us across the Twitter sphere was Forza Comp, so I would like to say big thank you to Forza Comp and them just being the wonderful people they are. Master Right says Huracan then share the tune. Crow just goes, all the fucking periods, all the ellipses. Wolf just says, yep. Okay. Jubit says, save me. Depends what you're being attacked by. If it's like by a small chihuahua or a goldfish, I will happily save you. If it's from something like a dragon or Schwarzenegger with a minigun, I'm gonna go to a local cafe, grab a cup of tea, and watch them destroy you just for the lols of it.
Chuck Norris with the King Cobra.
Oh God, Chuck Norris, it's run for your life. No one could. no. Are you joking? That King Cobra is there just for aesthetic effect. Oh, Galaxy's attacking you. Oh, just slap him around a bit. It's fine. It's done. You know, just chuck out a couple of playful banter, and they will leave you alone, Jubit. Oh God, I didn't read that. That calls the dots. Oh God, Galaxy, she said, I'll give you my chocolate bar down your throat. By the way, Scotty still hasn't said a word. How are you, Scotty? Are you damaged yet?
I'm eating my dinner.
Oh, what are you eating? Because, you know, we like food here in FTC. It's one of our prominent subjects that we talk about, other than what's happening on the screen.
Tonight for dinner, I'm having chicken with Italian flavouring and Duchess potatoes.
Very nice. You saying that has made me realise I haven't eaten today.
Mellow!
That was me up until this point too.
I will remedy that after the stream, because I know there's a big hunk of meat in my fridge that I haven't cooked yet. Because it was supposed to be Sunday, but then I passed out. So, I think that's going to hit the grill. Crow says, Crow bar, everything about me in it. Crow, I lost all respect for you when you used the word in it. But mind you, the bigger question is, above will Huracan finish 5th? Will Galaxy actually finish a race tonight? We've got to see. However, we are away from those immortal words, so if you are new here and you don't know that I'm an extremely loud individual, because Saseo had to buy a new pair of headphones because I tortured those poor things to death, I am a very loud individual, so for the first 20 seconds of this race, I advise you turn it down about 50%, but so that you don't go deaf. Are you ready, boys?
Well, when are we not ready?
Then here we go. Ow, I just cracked my back. Lights out and away we go here at Sonoma Raceway. Send it bogs down off the line, leaving the two Aarons to fly to first and second. Send it caught napping as the Mustang just completely bogged down off the line. However, he is remedying that very quickly with that power of that Stang, baby. Crow is currently leading, surprisingly, and Send It is very close behind in second. Aaron McGrath in third, Reddit in fourth, and Banana in a very slidey fifth as they touch the sand, managed to save it and not cause an incident. But Send It is looking on the inside of the feathered fiend, that is Crow, looking to see if he can get a race done today over Crow. Let's see. Will he go for the lunge? He's tucking in behind. Oh, but he she's the wall, scrubs some speed. Doesn't stop him from doing a lunge. They touch. Send It's on the inside. Crow's on the outside. Crow is now on the inside superior line. Send It has to tuck in behind. I think someone's disconnected. Who's done it? Who's done it? Who's done it? Will it be Galaxy? Will it be Galaxy? No, Galaxy's still here.
Oh, GTBR!
GTBR! Oh, RIP GTBR! Very, very big rip.
Crow
We
are
are...
outside Crow over Standard, but not getting the switch back.
He's not getting the switch back. There may be something to Huracan's Porsche tune.
One thing is spot lapping, but within a race, we just have the correct tune. It makes a very big difference.
But that's the thing. Would you prefer a race tune or a hot lap tune?
I would prefer a race tune over a hot lap tune because if you're battling somebody and can make use of a tune, that's better. And if you just have a hot lap tune and you're constantly in battle, you're not gonna have a good time.
And also, hot lap tunes tend to be a little less stable just to try and maximize performance. They're meant to be good over a single lap when you nail the driving, not driving 21 laps in a row.
Send It is grinding against the wall. Send It is treating that wall like a silver pole in an adult gentleman's club and grinding up against it, dropping down to second place.
Well, and here goes Ren as well, overtaking McGrath in the background.
Ren is doing amazingly well. Their performance has just gone whoop, straight up. And Sergio overtakes Jubert for 10th. Send It and Crow. Crow's got the inside. Send It has got the much faster outside. Send It trying to make the inside line work for him, but Crow is sticking with him. They're going side by side across the start-finish straight. Send It, though, eking out a little lead. Forces Crow back down to second place. TXR Send It is currently your new race leader. Will Crow try and attack back, though? That's the question, because if Crow is losing momentum at the rate he is, Ren in that BMW, which I hate to say it, I called it, is performing beautifully here. Huracan says his GT3 did him well for a bit. That is true. That is true. It did do him well for 3 minutes, and then it went to poop.
How's it looking for back there, Scotty?
We've got a bit of a gap forming between 6th and 7th. The sort of midfield being led by Giraffe at the moment, who got ahead of Hooper a few laps ago and is under a lot of pressure from Typhoon at the moment as we head through the S's of 8 and 9.
2 M3s looking to jostle for 8th place, while it believes that Hooper, yes, they are catching up to Giraffe as well. 3 BMW, actually no, make that 4 BMWs, because Sergio is coming in tight, and Banana has overtaken McGrath for 4th place.
As Unix is in for their pit stop, and Max gets up the inside of Gilbert into turn 11, putting him up into the top 10 now. As he sets his sights on Sergio up ahead.
Typhoon is dropping back from Giraffe, but Giraffe is rapidly being caught by Hooper, as Hooper in a very pea green M3 is looking to actually impress here today. Now, it is, well, with a very happy heart, I would like to say, we welcome back FTC Hooper. He has been on a break for, well, rest reasons, but he is back, he's well rested, he is in a better space, and as you can see, he's performing well here today. However, the big thing of what I just saw is Ren just overtook Crow for second place, and the two of them are jostling it out. Crow nudges Ren, Ren saves it beautifully.
And we got Huracan in chat saying, well, with the lap times are done in the RS3 now, it will be on pole.
Oh my god. I'm about to eat
Oh,
my
here
words.
goes Banana with the... Oh, and Crow's diving to the pits.
Crow is diving out of this battle because Ren is now under intense pressure from both Banana and McGrath in 3rd and 4th respectively. Also, fun thing about this track, it has one of the single longest pit stops ever.
Yeah, the pit entry just on the entry to turn 11, exiting sort of at the apex of turn 1, really. So it is quite a long one.
Ooh, Banana's bumping Ren. They're going side by side, but Ren will have the inside line and force Genji behind them. But that also forces McGrath closer to the rear. Banana is catching with that American muscle. But Ren will have the inside line. Will Banana go for a switchback? They're certainly trying. Ren trying to cut them off. Ren going very sideways.
Oh!
Banana spun!
Taking out McGrath in the spin as well, and I believe Banana did receive damage from that.
Let's have a look at Banana's car. They're currently in 4th place, fighting Hooper, and let's see if they got any damage. A tad bit of transmission damage, but apart from that, they are fine.
When they decide to stay out with transmission damage. Oh! Or is that just a
Oh!
replay that caused a little bit of lag, giving us all that smoke, I believe?
No. That actually did happen, Haseo. Don't worry, you're not seeing things. Banana is in deep trouble now as Hooper, Giraffe, and Typhoon are a cluster of cars behind them. As the rear of that vet is waggling its tail more than a Mercedes SLS on a Nicki Minaj twerk show. Now let's go down a little bit. Giraffe has got a good view of these two having a fight, but Hooper just can't seem to make a little move stick. Further down the pack though, Benji in the M3 is currently almost being caught by Agile Apollo in the RS6. Apollo trying to close the gap to Benji. New driver here, nice to see them all the time here.
And also trying to chase down Rooter in the Mustang.
By the way, can we have a second's appreciation for the livery that Root Turtle has got on that car? For those of you who don't know, on Saturday just gone, whilst me, Haseo, and Scotty were hosting D-Lobby and Tora, the legend, the person that, well, me and Haseo and Scotty all imbue with our passion, the absolute gem of a man known as Murray Walker passed away very, very sadly, and he was without a doubt the greatest commentator of all time. So from everyone here in the booth and FTC and beyond, our wishes and prayers go out to Murray Walker's family, and hope that Murray is in a much better place now. Going back up though, Benji is starting to catch the rear of Root Turtle as they've been held up by Galaxy, but Apollo is also trying to catch as well, so this is going to be a four-way battle for 11th place. And Huracan, the proof is going to be in the pudding, my friend.
Epis, you're only an hour late compared to normal.
Oh, he was with Donjo on Song in Horizon 2. That is no problem, Epis. How did Horizon 2 go for you?
And here comes two people into the pits.
That would be FTC Galaxy and Benji. Oh, but there is some tight little quesadilla battles happening here. As my camera is stuck, I think we might have had a disconnect.
Oh, wait a minute. Was that Dave?
Yeah, Dave has unfortunately disconnected now.
No.
Meanwhile, Max sends a move up the inside of Sergio into turn 4. Can't get far enough up the inside to make the move work.
Phoenix though in that heavy RS6 can't make the move done, but he's certainly giving Sergio a nice little nudge. Send It has done a pit stop and is now looking to overtake both Phoenix and Sergio. Huracan, let me ask you this. Compared to the GT3, would you still drive that Audi?
Sendit's tritled it round outside of Phoenix through the hairpin. They're going side by side through the S's. Phoenix runs outride, and that gives Sendit the position. But it's cost him quite a bit of time to Sergio. But Sergio decides to head to the pits.
Well, Sendit went a little bit wide from the looks of it there in turn 11.
Yeah, taking a sort of a wide apex, really veering off the hairpin, which can certainly help getting on par on the exit.
Ooh, and there goes Giraffe going wide off the track.
Let's see who else is close on track. Oh, nice little battle for 10th place as Rude Turtle is now being overtaken by GTA Unix. Unix making the move, done very cleanly. No collisions. Unix is up to 10th place. Here we go. Not going to waste my time. Here is your Belgian waffle fun fact of the day. Movies are better to watch on any kind of Sony-made television because big studios always record with Sony-made cameras. FS, that is 50% accurate because Sony, yes, as they may have the best lenses out there for consumer grade, not prosumer. Prosumer is either red magic cameras or black magic cameras. Personally, red 4K cameras are, sorry, red 8K is, well, they're heavily overpriced. It's 50 grand for a camera that you don't even get a lens with. But Black Magic, they do some incredible stuff. And if you want the true best viewing experience right now, you cannot beat the LG OLED panels that are coming out. 1500 nit peak brightness, true HDR, adaptive refresh rate up to 120 Hertz, and it is thinner than a razor blade. So, FS, go and check out LG.
Oh, Giraffe went wide.
LG, please sponsor us.
We got sight of Sendit here in turn 6.
Oh, Sendit is looking tight, but manages to overtake Giraffe. Typhoon is now in their sights. We're currently on lap 10 of 21 here at Sonoma. Oh, but Sendit going wide on the grass, losing the rear of that Stang. And Giraffe knows they can't catch, so they have dove into the pits. Huracan says the GT3 is only about 0.3 a lap quicker than the Audi. Yeah, but Huracan, that means in 10 laps you are 3 seconds ahead of the Audi, which means for a race this long you are going to be 3.3 seconds ahead, and that is, what, about 2 car lengths?
I think you got that the wrong way round, Medal. Hurricane's in the Audi, which is 0.3 slower than the GT3.
Yes, but I was replying to the way he worded it, Scotty. Look at the way he worded it. He said the GT3 is 0.3 a lap quicker.
Yeah, but remember, that's for him driving, not the Porsche drivers on the grid today.
That is true. Why is it odd playing in 1080p, Ephes?
Well, if you read up, Metal, you know it was the first time they ever played in 1080p on an Xbox.
On Hurricane
I
says
did
Scotty
read that.
gets a cookie.
Cookie!
I'm sorry, what?
Just the reply to get the cookie was like...
Okay, petition right now to have that cookie made into an MP3 so that whenever anyone follows us, that is the noise that is played on stream.
I would love that.
Just cookie, cookie. Even Horkan says, "Yeah, Scotty nailed it. He gets a cookie."
And that's what I was referring to when I said that.
We might have another disconnect.
We have,
Oh,
unfortunately, it's Hooper.
Hooper DNF.
And normally Galaxy, it seems like Galaxy is throwing it around, and Metal, you have good old Nemesis in chat.
I know my Nemesis is here. How are you, Nemesis, you beautiful beast? And Hurricane replying saying Dan's a peen. And I can't say that on stream because, if you don't know what the third word is in Nemesis's reply, go and look up Urban Dictionary and you'll see why. Oh Lord, they're having a playground insults battle in chat. I'm gonna stay far out of this.
No, it's all your fault, Metal.
Scotty, shut the fuck
And
up.
Banana done a move on McGrath, taking the lead at the moment, but Andy is not too far behind. Well, I believe Banana and McGrath has yet to do a pit stop.
People are starting to spread out now. The closest two currently on track are Jubert and Unix. Correction, Jubert just went into the pits. Never mind. Thank you for ruining for that for us, Jubert. Let's see, Banana Man. McGrath, actually,
keep in mind, it also depends on... Wait, can you even do setting changes on Xbox in terms of graphics?
Yes.
But also keep in mind, you've probably been playing on a different TV that is maybe not as vibrant in the colors, so keep that in mind.
I certainly noticed a big difference in colors going from my 26-inch TV from 2012 to my ultra-wide monitor in 2018.
Oh, the color space is just mwah.
Especially since it has HDR.
I went from 720p 25 frames per second, and I went to 4K 90 frames per second with
Banana into
True
the
Tone
pits.
HDR. Although, Ephes, I will say this. Be warned, in nighttime races and nighttime based games, you will have an entirely different experience, because when you experience true blackness on like a semi-modern panel, it is nothing like older panels where you could still see everything. You genuinely can't see anything.
Yeah, because they are so much better at representing what it's meant to be.
Banana is now exiting the pits, leaving McGrath out there, still needing to pit, but Sender is so hot on their heels, it's not even funny.
It's not, and Trooper's currently overtaking Sergio here, battling for 11th at the moment.
Jubert trying to put in the work.
But FS, that's what happened when they are just thinking, oh, you'll just get a TV, you deal with it.
Effis, you gotta think, you know, at the end of the day, they are your parents, so they do love you. So I would say take it with a grain of salt. And plus, I do respect that work ethic, I really do. But for the small things in life, Effis, just enjoy a gift.
Sometimes you may
What's the
not
phrase?
want to give, but at the same time, as Mel said, they are your parents and they will sometimes just give you things they feel like they want to give you, and you get no say in the matter.
I mean, what's the saying, Haseo, as you get older? Enjoy the little things.
Exactly.
You know, this is one of those little things, Effis, so I would say put your feet up and just ride the wave of happiness.
I think it also goes against his principles in a way, since now he can technically be still in bed and play games, which I think is what he doesn't like. I think that's what he's getting at.
No, I thought it went against his principles because he didn't pay for it. I think
that's part of it.
Effis, tell us your principles!
I think we're starting to just speculating here.
Oh, and Aaron McGrath goes very wide! And they're still not going in the pits, which is going to make Sendit's life so much more annoying.
Are you sure? Because Sendit's just going to get a major lead due to McGrath's not done their pits yet.
However, because McGrath is
Galaxy.
However, but because McGrath is forming that rolling roadblock, Sendit is losing precious time.
Does Galaxy have damage?
I believe we just saw the end of an incident. Oh my god, Galaxy's got 100% damage on everything. I think they clipped the tire wall when we saw them just re-enter track.
Oh my goodness.
They've got 100% steering, engine, clutch, transmission, driveline, brakes, suspension. Ooh.
How's the battle between Sergio and Hubert?
That is a big incident. And also Typhoon has got their own little battle going on with Unix, Battle of the M cars, as Unix is trying to close that gap to Typhoon.
When Sendit is finally past McGrath now after the hairpin. McGrath's still not going to the pits.
McGrath is really trying to make those last.
Ooh, this is not a gift.
Aha! I know Effis well. Well, Effis, again, even so, just enjoy the little things, my dude. Enjoy the little things.
Besides, a TV these days at that size, they are still expensive. So...
It depends where you live, because, well, I can't say for Scotty, because, you know, even though they're close, you know, it's still...
He did, it's going to pay it back, though, over time.
That's really admirable of you, Effis.
Oof, and... Then this is currently having a second backmarker right now to take, which I believe will be Apollo?
Yes, it is. Let's see. Tight battles. Giraffe is still under heavy fire from Typhoon.
Ooh, and Rude Turtle goes wide after turn 1 after battling with Benji, I believe?
Yeah, it is Benji. So Benji slips through for 12th position as we are on laps 18 of 21 now. The last lap before the pit window closes.
Well, Galaxy, if you have it clipped, send it to the stewards for them to take a look at it after the race done.
Typhoon is hanging on to the back of Giraffe here. They're not losing any distance, but they're certainly not gaining any that you would expect to see either. So, oh, and Giraffe is certainly going wide.
And Ren is about to chase down Crow again to get 3rd place. Oh, and Ren goes wide at turn 3! Losing a lot of time to the Pigeon, allowing Banana to catch up to Ren.
Oh, Typhoon! Typhoon is trying to catch up to the rear of Giraffe. Giraffe is being very cautious through Sector 1. Let's see. Rude Turtle is still being chased by Benji.
That's cheap, FS. Look at the price that you're mentioning. That's not really expensive.
That actually is quite expensive for, well, UK prices. Because a 49 here would be about 300.
This is race 1. So if you have signed up, you can still join towards race 2.
Well, I've just noticed Benji's fallen back behind Rude Turtle after their mistake at turn 1.
You still got at least 45 minutes of racing to watch. Once this finishes, we're about to finish race 1, and they still have the second race to go. As Banana and Ren's trying to chase down Crow, and Banana trying to chase down Ren.
How is Crow in 3rd? How is this happening?
Unix is in 2nd though.
I told you the BMWs will come in clutch here today.
Yeah, but it's still the Mustang in the lead with the Fork in 3rd. There's only one BMW or M3 in the top 3, and the second one is running in 4th, with the 5th car is the Cab Wet. Cab Wet.
Yeah.
Rude Turtle's trying to hold on to P12 ahead of Benji's been sliding around for this lap so far. But they've just been able to hold on to the position. They're sliding by some more. That's allowed Benji to get alongside as they head into the S's. And Benji slips on through.
Crow's going very wide.
This is allowing
as
Ren.
they're looking to use all the road, but it's only dropping them back further closer to Ren and into the clutches of Banana.
Rude Turtles tried to put a move on Benji. They're side by side coming out of turn 11 and through turn 12. Rude Turtle's got the position back as Sendit comes through to start the final lap. Both of them lem through turn 1.
Oh,
Rude Turtle.
Sendit giving them a little burnout show in front.
They've left quite a bit of smoke behind the last couple of laps.
Oh, and Banana touches the rear of Ren. The two of them are touching side by side.
Banana is getting alongside with Ren, got the inside. Oh, and we got a small contact. Bananas. Oh, here goes switchback from Ren into turn 2. Keeping fourth place for now.
Ren making that move to keep fourth.
Oh!
Oh!
Banana, she's being very aggressive trying to take fourth place.
Well, if you notice, this is the last lap. It's a do or die lap.
I understand that. So that's why it's making it interesting. Although I have to say, I think Crow's gonna enjoy this because that means he can walk away. Well, here goes Banana getting alongside before turn 7 and is alongside. Ren going for a switchback at the apex. Here goes second apex. Ren keeping the position ahead. Here he's going into the edges of turn 8.
Doing an incredible job. Oh, on the rear of the rear of Banana's Corvette.
Of lap or of race 1, yeah.
Oh! Banana's going down the grass. Ren looking for the inside.
Oh, we have a switchback, but do we have a switcheroo back again?
Yes.
Oh no! Ren's not getting the Banana just gets it in the end.
Just. Anyway, TXR Send It is your race winner here today, followed by GTA Unix, followed by Crow, Banana, Ren, McGrath. Giraffe will be the next one to come in to the line. However, they are being chased by Typhoon, but Typhoon locks up. Nothing they can do about it. Giraffe is going to come home in a solid 7th place, closely followed by Typhoon. Then Phoenix coming up in 9th.
Between Sergio and Jubin for the final of 10th.
And Benji's just managed to get ahead of Rude Turtle, 2 for P12.
Jubit finishing up in 10th, Sergio 11th. And then here comes the battle between Benji and Rude Turtle.
Rude Turtle looking to the inside, but Benji's got his braking spot on, both sliding over the hairpin a bit.
Uh-oh.
But it's going to be Benji that holds on to P12, with Rude Turtle taking P13.
There's only Galaxy left now. It was currently a standstill in turn 1.
Apollo DNF'd.
Wait, what?
Apollo DNF'd on the last lap.
And according to this, so did Galaxy? Ooh.
Yeah, Galaxy was parked at turn 1, didn't finish the final lap.
Oh, that's probably why Apollo got ahead, is due to the fact
Apollo
having raced more laps.
Of the race. Mm-hmm.
Big F there for Apollo, who died on the very last lap. That is something.
We got a very big hurricane.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, FS.
Oh, send it. Those emotes are always the cutest. Crow, do you ever think you'll be given credit by these drivers? No. Jimmy, your driving was actually surprisingly good today. Well, so far. Could still go horribly wrong.
Good morning, Rube.
This is one of those rare moments where the lobby is sort of in a lull. So, are you boys impressed by anyone so far today? Yes, no. Scotty, Haseo, hello. Yes, no.
Currently reading over the stats at the moment.
Aaron did a good job to get second in qualifying. It's a shame he couldn't hold on to it and fell to 6th in that race. But Crow did a good job to hold on to a podium. Unix did a good job in the BMW to get second on the podium too. And
Crow says
Draft
Genji isn't
did
giving... Crow says Genji isn't giving me credit for getting third. Tell them off of me, please. Genji, play nice. And give the man a break. It's not every day that he gets a podium. Genji, that is racing. When you catch up to someone, you get a hold up by them until you overtake. So that is racing.
They are going to try defensively and try and keep their position.
They're not going to move over.
That's where the pit strategy comes into this. You know, it's the pit window's very lenient, and so you got to run a strategy that gets you in clean air and allows you to and not get held up by people.
Yeah, that is racing, Genji. I hate to say it, but that is racing. You know, I hate to be that person, but
Eh?
we don't know where Dave has gone.
Well, he's
Dave
not
said in
joining.
Discord he won't be returning for the second race.
He might have had something come up. We don't really know.
The EA Gate scandal, Ephes. Just waiting for people to ready up. Really else much to say whilst we get ready for the next race, as it looks like people are starting to ready up with the tenacity of a giraffe on stilts.
Seems like you're not waiting on anybody, so maybe we should be starting soon.
With a bit of luck. Oh my god, that's
Yeah, I just read up on a little bit. That's not good.
well, again, it is EA, so
Went down the same.
no, cable got caught again.
Yeah, it really sounds like your mic is going through a sink and just getting drowned in water.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Thank God. That was the sound of my foot catching the predominant cable, and it got yanked out quicker than I get ejected from a Christian Minecraft server. And thank God we're actually starting. I was having Torah flashbacks. And by the way, for those of you who don't know the Torah scandal that happened on Saturday/Sunday morning, go and watch the VOD for like the last 2 hours. Yeah, the last 2 hours should do it. Yes, top 5 Hurricane. I'm really hoping these drivers prove me wrong and wipe the floor with Huracan so that even if he comes 6th, I'm happy. Okay, then Huracan, win it. Oh my god, how many... I can't even spectate. Game?
Were you slow to spectate?
No, it was just slow to actually give it to me. Well, here's a delayed one. Lights out, away we go here once again at Sonoma, where Phoenix is leading off the pack. Typhoon very close behind, and Aaron McGrath coming up in a close third with Crow already up in 4th. How did that happen? And Sendis already in 6th.
Hurricanes trying to make their way through the field, and they're already up into P10. As there's a bit of an instant heading into turn 4. Seems like Joubert missed their braking point slightly and got into the door of a couple of people as Benji's sideways.
I think we're having a restart. I don't think anyone's told these top drivers, have they?
Ooh, and we had Galaxy disconnected in the first lap? Okay, I think that's what happened.
Not just that, but Phoenix has just slowed right down. He's driving all over the place.
Oh boy, Galaxy crashed and disconnected as coming into chat.
Oof, Galaxy. Big F in chat.
Hello, KB Mod 6.
Yeah, so we are getting a restart.
Yep.
Yeah, we're getting a restart.
Which is a shame for Harkin since they had a good opening lap so far. They were up into 8th at the end of lap 1 there.
You may have seen tie in second due to a restart.
Boop.
And thank you, Red Folder, Eaton win. Or Eaton'd win.
Thank you for the follow, and, well, if you can do an impromptu follow noise, Scotty.
You've got to give me one first.
Do you want a cookie?
I'm not just... Cookie?
Oh, God. That was the limpest cookie ever.
You asked me if I wanted a cookie. You didn't say you'd give me one. What were
Okay,
you expecting?
Okay, here's a cookie.
No, I'm disappointed now. I don't want your cookie.
Oh, wow, okay. Oh, I can tell there's a super heavy outburst coming, Ephes. I'm just waiting for the Twitter meltdown from you. Forgive me, Ephes, I haven't checked Twitter in a while. Oh Lord, they're having an SSX battle in chat between Crow and Ephes.
I guess we're talking about snowboarding games.
Yes. I will admit, I had never heard about it until Ephes started talking about it, so...
Same here.
Actually, I quite like those games. That's pretty good at doing a lot of tricks.
Anyway, lights out, away we go here again once more at Sonoma, where Phoenix makes a flying start, but will they be able to hold it as McGrath and Typhoon are battling for second? Crow's up in fourth already, Banana in fifth, Giraffe in sixth, Sender is currently in eighth, Huracan is in 12th, but remember, Huracan has to win it for me to call him a driving god.
Well, he's already up into P11, but he's gone to the back of Typhoon as he's trying to go round the outside of turn 5, which gives him the inside for turn 6, and he's got the move done for P10.
McGrath is sniffing the rear of Phoenix, looking for the inside line. And McGrath makes the move done. McGrath is up to first place now. Phoenix is in the way of Crow, who is also in the way of Banana. Banana and Crow are side by side. Banana has made the overtake on Phoenix, but now looking for on Crow, but now looking for a double. Crow's trying to go for a cheeky inside of Phoenix.
Well, they're battling hard out there for the first place.
Harkins finishing lap 1 in 8th, which is better than the first starter round.
Whoa! Clutches the tyre wall, sending multiple people off, including Ren.
I think that just killed the top 4 almost outside the leader.
I think that might call a restart.
No,
it won't call a restart.
It's because it's on second lap, not first.
Yeah, we've passed the end of lap 1, so it's just going to be a virtual safety car. But that's gifted Harkin another few positions, putting them up into P5.
Phoenix has got massive steering damage now.
So does Crow with transmission and driveline with suspension damage as well.
Ren has damage too, as Phoenix, after hitting the tire wall, came back across the track and collected Ren.
Banana leading at the moment, but we might hear some instances regarding this later on.
Well, Banana said they were struggling with traffic in the first race. Now they don't have any in front of them. So can they can they do what they said they could have in the first race and actually get their foot down and head off in the lead, or will they be chased down from those in the pack?
I think what's rough right now is for whoever was in that incident still has to do another pit stop due to this is not the pit window.
Phoenix is going into pits. They can't deal with the damage they have got.
I think Ren, Crow, and they all went into the pits. I believe they're going to do an entire lap of safety car
to let those back stragglers catch up.
Oof, this is gonna be an angry field of being held up by a safety car.
The question
Not
is...
just angry, but they've also got no distance between any of them, meaning that Huracan and Send It are gonna reignite their grudge match once again. And as we've seen from the Ferrari challenge, if you don't know what that is, check us out on Friday. If you haven't seen that, their grudge match is back and throw every single race. But let's see, whilst they're nearly halfway around the circuit, who do you think is going to get caught sleeping on this restart?
I have a feeling it might be Banana, but at the same time, it's a low-end grunt of the 911.
I don't think it'll be Banana. They'll be sort of controlling the restart, so I'd be surprised if it was them.
True, so it might be McGrath that might be caught sleeping.
I think McGrath might not have the reaction which will hold up Send It, forcing them into the front of Huracan.
Yeah, either Iron or Typhoon would be my picks to be caught out on the start, as they've both got fast drivers behind them.
Everybody's back in the pack. Ooh, this is gonna be a dicey since they're basically doing a formation lap at this point.
Thankfully, their
Oh.
tires won't be too cool. It's not a big issue in Forza. So they should be able to go up to speed pretty quickly.
Yeah, people are starting to get prepared there for the safety car to end. Ooh, and there they go!
They are away. Green, green, green. Sendit's already looking for an opportunity while Huracan is stuck behind Typhoon.
It's very tricky to overtake in the first sector here, so everyone's just got to be a little bit patient and not get caught up in another incident.
Everyone's taking it nice and calm since they're also closely packed. Ooh, and Ty's getting a bit twitchy, allowing Huracan to get past and now can catch up to send it.
Meanwhile, Crew's already made up 3 positions at the back of the grid, up into 11th, and is challenging Sergio for P10. Crew to the inside of the hairpin at turn 7.
Sendit is looking for any excuse to try and get past McGrath at this point.
As Cruz had an issue trying to get past Sergio and is once again dropped to the back of the field. I think they were lucky not to hit the wall, so they don't have any damage, but that means they have to do all that work again.
Here comes Huracan in the pink RS6, making the move on McGrath. Next up is Sendit.
Now it's Ren, the next one up to try and overtake Sergio. Can he get it done cleanly?
Ooh, and Banana is going extremely close to the tire wall. Not afraid of the danger that we already seen on lap 2. McGrath going wide in turn 2.
Huracan looking to sniff the rear of Sendit, looking for that overtake opportunity.
And the Audi's way more stable due to all-wheel drive and weight versus the lightweight of the Mustang with the rear-wheel drive.
That is true. However, that weight on all these tight downhill angled corners will throw the Audi off balance. So it is any car's game.
Ren's looking to the inside of Sergio at turn 6, but can't get the move done just yet as they're approaching the hairpin. Now both of them are stuck behind Galaxy. Ren's gonna have the inside. He goes for a dive on Galaxy 2 and he just gets a car stopped on the apex, taking 2 positions.
Huracan is forcing the rear of Sendit now. Sendit needs to overtake Banana to try and get in some clean air without caution braking.
As Phoenix takes the brilliant opportunity that Ren presented and has nearly got both Galaxy and Sergio in a move.
Oh, Sendit nudges the rear of Banana.
Galaxy putting a move back on Sergio to get to P11 as Crow's trying to come through.
Hello.
Crow now looking to the outside of Galaxy through turn 1. Both have got past Sergio already. Crow can't make the move work into turn 2 and has to slot in for P11 as Phoenix runs out wide through turn 2 and is falling back under pressure to Galaxy.
Sendit is still eking a chance to try and overtake Banana. They are millimeters away from their bumper, looking to try and go wide, but Banana blocks off. I'll be amazed if they don't try a lunge here. Banana corners it off though.
Galaxy just went around the outside of Phoenix through turn 4, and now Crow's got down the inside of Phoenix through turn 6. But what a move from Galaxy to get around the outside of Phoenix at turn 4. But Crow's got into the back of her and sent her a little bit deep into the hairpin now. And that's
Crow is
giving
taking
Crow
9th place
P9.
with that position. Phoenix, though, coming in hot on the rear of Galaxy. Closely followed by Sergio as well. Oh, Phoenix going very wide. They're in the dirt.
They've managed not to lose any positions from that small mistake, but it hasn't been a great lap so far for them. Can they recover
And
themselves?
here
And
is trying to make a move on Banana in turn 2. And but that doesn't allow Huracan to get... Oh, they're bumper to bumper into turn 3. Banana's struggling for
Banana needs to move now.
And Huracan is nudging us and they're like, move! I am getting past!
Well, it's not just that. Sendit's been held up by Banana.
I was going back in your group, Scotty.
Galaxy went wide at turn 1 and has had they've disconnected.
Oh.
There's that disconnect. We knew someone would have disconnected by then. Oh, but Sendit is looking. They're trying. And we know from Banana's pit strategy from race 1 that they are going to pit as late as possible. So I would highlight if Sendit pits now and tries to get out of this fight, because they're only losing time.
The only problem is we'd send it come out in this 5-car train that's being led by Max at the moment.
I think after this lap he will come out just ahead. Sendit is on Banana's rear! Whoa! That nudges Sendit. Huracan slips on past. Now it's Huracan's turn to try and overtake the slippery little Banana.
Meanwhile, Typhoon ran a little bit wide at turn 2, and that's gifted Giraffe 5th place, as Ren is hunting both of them down.
Huracan is desperately trying to catch up to Genji, but she won't pit for a while. Huracan giving them a friendly nudge, letting them know they're there.
Ren trying to apply the pressure to Typhoon as they head into the S's.
Ooh, and here comes Huracan looking, but Sendit dog goes for pits. Huracan goes for inside of Banana, gets the move done, and taking him away first.
That is a very wise move by Sendit there. I think that will actually serve him better overall in the long run.
Meanwhile, Ren's put send on Typhoon into turn 11, but Typhoon's trying to come back. They're side by side through the final corner. Typhoon's going for the inside for turn 1, and he slips back through.
Sendit's gonna come out in 11th? 13th.
Ren trying once again on Typhoon. Does the dummy, look to the outside, goes for the inside into turn 6. Typhoon holding her around the outside for now, using the curb on the exit, carries the momentum and is holding on to P5 for now. Ren looking to the inside at the hairpin, but not close enough.
Now Hurricane is just walking slowly away from Banana.
Meanwhile, Crow has got up into 7th place, passing Gilbert in the background of this battle.
Send is in a little bit of traffic, but not much as they clip the little bit of grass as Benji goes in. Sergio goes into the pits.
We're getting a little small battle now between Rooter and Sendit, the two current Mustangs in the series.
It's not just that. Typhoon is catching Giraffe and Ren is catching Typhoon.
Typhoon's put up a brilliant defense so far and has been managing to keep up with Giraffe despite all the battling, but it's gone a little bit deep into turn 6. That allows Ren to have a little look, but Typhoon carrying the momentum on the outside as they head into the hairpin once again at turn 7.
Giraffe is still under major pressure from Typhoon and Ren. Typhoon is under more pressure from Ren, actually.
Yeah, Giraffe has a brilliant view of this battle as Ren gets around the outside of Typhoon through the S's and has finally made the move stick. Goes defensive, but as both Giraffe and Typhoon head into the pits, which will certainly suit Ren, giving him clean air, and Gilbert enters the pits too.
Let's see who else is close on track. Huracan is still leading by quite a considerable margin, and most of the people have spread out actually, so where is Sendit? Sendit's currently in 6th.
Alright, FSG, have a good day and a good sleep.
FS have a very well deserved sleep, my friend.
Power is trying to chase down Sergio at the moment. Get PT13.
Huracan is building more and more of a lead. Can anyone take this man down, please?
Unix makes a move up the inside of Rude Turtle into the turn 7. I believe Rude Turtle is still yet to make a pit stop.
Rude Turtle is still yet to make a pit stop. Has Unix made theirs?
I believe they have.
Let's have a look. I think they have. They're at 80% fuel.
Oh yeah, they certainly have then. As they are, Unix is trailing Sendit by 7 seconds. Everyone just a little spread out as we're about halfway through the race now.
We are over halfway through the race, but let's get some nice and little delicious race facts whilst we wait. AMS Huracan is currently a race leader, but not by a considerable margin. However, the best lap of the race so far is still held by TXR Sendit at 137.18. Gonna see if Huracan can beat that lap time, as this has been one of the laps where they've had no hold-ups, no uncautionary braking. Bananas in the pits. Huracan can't beat that lap time this lap. Crow is currently trying to chase down Ren, who's in currently 3rd position.
Both are still yet to make their pit stops. As they
We've only had one DNF, and that is of FTC Galaxy Wolf, so unfortunately only they have disconnected. Well, should I say fortunately only them have disconnected.
Although reading chat seems that they did leave on purpose after getting slightly heated, but understand, better just leave than cause an incident that you're gonna regret.
Exactly, it's better to walk away. Huracan's in chat saying, come on, pink dildo. Okay. Can someone overtake Huracan, please? He shouldn't be winning in this.
There goes Banana back to the lead while Huracan is in the pits.
McGrath has overtaken them, but they are still yet to pit. Oh no, I'm gonna lose a bet.
Are you surprised that you're gonna lose it?
Shut up, Haseo. No one asked you.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. As now, ooh, Huracan is out of the pits, right in front of Send It.
Send it, come on, my boy! Don't make me look like a fool! Come on, send it. You've got 8 laps. Come on, my boy. Send it is so close to the rear, but so far. Send it getting a bit squirrely and is actually falling back from Huracan. No. I'm going to lose the bet, aren't I?
I think you lost the moment you did the challenge on Huracan.
Oh, thanks for the voter's sympathy, Haseo.
Sorry!
Ren now enters the pits, leaving Crow to second. 12.5 seconds behind their teammate Aaron in the lead. So both of the McGrath Porsches going long this race.
They're doing quite decent. They're just pottering along and doing their own thing, as most of the people are doing that, though. Although there is a nice little pack at the back where Benji and Apollo. Benji looking to take the rear of Apollo. Apollo taking it very conservatively, but it works out for them.
Yeah, I believe Benji, Apollo, and Sergio has been battling for quite a few laps now.
They've just been in their own wee group finding it out as Sergio's gone a little bit deep into turn 2, it looks like, and Apollo's sniffing an opportunity but is struggling to find a space in this first sector. But Sergio's made another little mistake in turn 3A, I think, and that has allowed Apollo to get through for P12.
Yes, Sergio's rear of that BMW just snaps on him, but he's trying to recover, but that big Audi of Apollo is proving to be a worthy adversary. This is close. Send It and Huracan are still so close to one another, but Huracan is just managing to have that extra little bit of distance.
It's like Hurricane's being held out at the end of a fishing rod from Send It. He's just unable to get close enough to pounce.
You know, where's a dodgy AI car when you need it?
As Giraffe has found themselves in the runoff at turn 6. They don't have any damage, fortunately for them, but they've dropped back a position or two into P10.
Everyone's sort of spread out apart from Huracan and Send It. Now, I would like to state there is 5 laps remaining, so the clock is ticking down. It is winding away. The question is who can actually capitalize off this now?
Meanwhile, Aaron and Unix have been in for their pit stops. And Crow. Wait, no, sorry, Unix already made their pit stop, of course. It was the Porsches of Aaron and Crow in the pits. As Unix with a 2-second gap to Banana ahead and a 1.5 second gap to Aaron behind. Are they going to be able to hunt Banana down, or are they going to be hunted down?
You're going to have to wait and see, because this is looking very, very tight.
Sergio trying to apply pressure to Apollo for P12. As they head into the S's once again, they've gapped Benji by 1.5 seconds. But Apollo's made a little mistake in the S's. Sergio's looking to the inside. But backside of it as they head through the right-hander towards the hairpin now.
Unix and Banana are having a tussle for the final podium spot. Banana is going on the outside, nudges Unix as the two of them go sliding. Banana doing a massive burnout, but as we all know, burnouts are mightily visually impressive. but slow as all hell. This has led Aaron McGrath to enter the fray for a three-way battle.
Aaron to the inside of turn 7. Unix trying to get the cutback on the exit. Can't make it work as they go into the S's side by side between Aaron and Banana. Aaron has to tuck back into P4.
Aaron now under attack from Unix as Unix is making to get that 4th place back, and they do temporarily. Banana taking the line very, very quick. Oh, and Unix nearly goes into the back of Banana. McGrath looking to take as many points as they can handle. We've got 3 laps remaining here. Unix trying to catch back up to Banana. Banana's got the pedal to the metal. As they are certainly not conserving tyres anymore. They are burning off as much as they can, but they clip the grass so wide, losing valuable time. And that allows Unix to catch up once more. Will they try and go on the outside? I don't think they will. There's not enough room. But it certainly won't stop them. Starting to pull away now, but McGrath is certainly not out of the question yet, as he is certainly sticking with Unix and Banana, but can't seem to catch up to make a move stick.
Unix a little wide coming off of the S's through turn 10. But they're still applying that pressure to Banana. Meanwhile, we've got action down at turn 7 as Apollo and Sergio are going side by side. Apollo holding on to turn P12, sorry, just for now, as Sergio has to back out through the S's, and this battling's allowed Benji to catch back up and start applying pressure to Sergio once again.
Sendit is still on the tail of Hurricane, while Hurricane is still leading the race as they're about to start the final lap soon. Ooh, seems like Sendit had a good final sector, almost on the bumper of Hurricane as they're approaching turn 11, the hairpin.
We've got a lap and a half to go.
Oh, Hurricane goes wide! Sendit tries for a switcheroo, but it's not getting it to stick. So going to turn 12 and go for the pit straight now.
Send it, come on, my boy! I do not want Huracan to be called a driving god. His ego will never live it down.
You started advising him to come and race today, though.
Send it, I will personally buy you a cake if you overtake this man in the final lap. Oh, and Huracan is getting twitchy. Send it, I will give you a cake. Please, please don't let Huracan win.
Meanwhile, Apollo and Sergio are going at it again, side by side through the hairpin. But this time, Sergio's got through at the hairpin for P12.
Got half a lap left.
Ooh, she's like Hurricane, or Sendit had a bad turn 7. Now being pretty far behind Hurricane in this twisty S's with turn 8 and 9.
Apollo's got up the inside of Sergio in turn 11, but Sergio's coming back into turn 1. Sergio looking to the inside, but isn't far enough along on the inside to get through.
Huracan rounding the final corner, please send it, try and make a dive bomb, anything, and blow his car up.
Sandy is trying everything he can, but just too far behind. And Huracan takes the win.
AMS Huracan is your race winner here for race 2. Very closely followed by TXR Send It.
And we got
Moving to
Banana
third position.
in third, with Unix in fourth and Crow trailing in fifth.
Banana takes third, Unix fourth, McGrath fifth. Ren is going to come home in a very strong sixth. Crow.
Meanwhile, Sergio's had a slide through turn 6, and that's allowed Benji to get through going into turn 7, but Sergio's trying to come back on him at the exit of the hairpin. Into the S's now, it's bumper to bumper for P13.
Crow finishes up in 7th, Typhoon in 8th. Phoenix is about to finish up in 9th. Next up is Giraffe. Who finishes now? That rounds off your top 10. Just outside of your top 10 will be Jubert, just missing out on the top 10. Then Agile Apollo. Benji is in 13th. Sergio in 14th. And Rude Turtle is about to round off the pack. Huracan in chat saying, Pink Dildo. And also saying 2 of his tunes are on the podium with a laughing face. Well, I am a man of honor. I am a man of my word. So you can feel free to clip this Huracan and send it out for my shame, because I've already got enough of my shame plastered across the internet as it is. But AMS Huracan, you, good sir, are a driving god. There. So, I think there's only one thing left to do before we round this out, and that is Driver of the Day. Any nominations, dear chaps?
You first, Tazio.
That's right, chuck the Norwegian under the bus.
What?
So, Haseo, who would you say is in contention for Driver of the Day? Let's see, have a think on that. Scotty, what about you?
Let me think a little bit longer, please.
Oh my fucking god. Right, well, I will sodding do it then. My, obviously, Driver of the Day has to be Huracan. I made a bet with them. They backed it up, and they came and destroyed everyone.
I think I have to agree with that.
So, my Driver of the Day is Huracan. You know, no ifs, ands, or buts, really.
Although that will be it for the 2003 GT Speed World Challenge. And we'll hopefully see us again.
Next finals?
They'll see us again on, well, maybe not us this time, but they will see Sports Autograph on Thursday with Phil and Dave, for they may also have Rolito with them this week, from my understanding. And we'll be back with the Ferrari Challenge Through the Years on Friday, where we are visiting
Silverstone and Laguna Seca.
We are.
Woohoo!
And on that will be also round 5.
4.
The Ferrari Challenge.
Yes, it's round 5 of the Ferrari Challenge. Yes, forgive my stupidity and my pea brain.
And we're also visiting in round 5 of the Mini Enduro Championship as well, where we're going to circle the Spa for 140 miles.
Oh god, that's this weekend, isn't it?
It is.
Bollocks! Okay.
Did you think you had a very free weekend in here in March this time, Middle?
Possibly!
I'm sorry,
Everyone will be
but
quick to leave the lobby.
we are on a marathon this month.
And it's a marathon where I don't even get paid. Anyway, Haseo,
Well, actually,
send a lovely...
You partially get paid in terms of how much we get on the Twitch, but it's maybe not that much. Although that's not why we do it. We're doing it because it's fun.
And before Crow comes in and says, "You're getting paid, I paid you 89 bits during Sebring."
Which you got free with a Twitch subscription. Anyway, Haseo, send us off so that we can go and cry ourselves to sleep.
But anyway, that will be all for tonight. We'll catch you next time with my good host, Mel Gage, and that's got the guy. Good night! Are you not supposed to say bye, Metal?
Bye.
He's too ashamed. He is too ashamed he's